now recording.
Great.
Greg.
All right. So, last time, as we kind of just discussed, you all had just finished fighting the Shadow Houndoom, and LGBT emerged from the crowds. Happy Pride Month.
Pride.
Happy Pride.
To take Houndoom off your hands and to get as much information from them as they could as soon as they woke up. I believe Connor is his name, the Sableye, Connor with a Q.
Yes.
Approached you all also and thanked you on behalf of the town, handing you a Giga Stone and 2 more Luminous Stones for evolution. I'm sorry, I think my cats are fighting. 1 second.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
The dad voice.
Yeah, I know. Well, what's going on?
They're in trouble.
Yeah.
Ooh, they in trouble.
He knew he was in trouble too. He fucking ran when I started walking up toward him.
I heard the
Oh, no.
what's going on, and that's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, also, you don't have your stream on, Caleb.
Oh,
We can't
thank
see
you.
your screen.
Thank you. God damn it. Hey! Split up.
Split up. Big trouble.
You, one room, you, the other. Go.
You know what?
Pretty much.
That's literally what I have to do. Comet, like, hides underneath my bed, and then Chidori just, like, bullies him from outside of under the bed, so I just shut my room door.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Real.
I thought they loved each other for some reason. Like,
No, they fucking hate each other.
I don't understand.
I caught them cuddling when I got home from work today, and I was so excited, but I guess that's probably what's fueling this fight right now.
How
No.
dare you wake up next to me?
You touched me! Yeah, no, very, very that energy.
I was asleep.
Okay. Yeah, so you all left Fantasy Square to return back to the guild and report your findings. On the way there, you all were approached by these suspicious Pokemon that tried to kidnap Lady and take her back for the reward, but you all successfully defeated them. And as you got back, the guild was in dire straits, to say the least. Most of the members are crowded in hospital beds all around the main lobby area. And Caldwell, I believe you all told Caldwell what you knew, and he encouraged you to follow the lead that you had and gave you some items and some money. Clay, I believe if you missed that part, you should add, I think, 1,000 Poke is what you all got each, right?
Ooh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I can go back
no,
and
'cause
double
we,
check
we
the
have to
video
split
real
it
quick.
between. We got
Oh.
6,000 Poke, and we have to split it between 7
Yes.
Oh, true.
because there's new Dave.
Retcon, you got 7,000 Poke.
Why do I only have 400?
Well, now you have
Just
1,400.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Perfect. Perfect.
I believe once you all told Caldwell where you were going, he encouraged you to be careful, as the forest has been enveloped or enshrouded in a perpetual nighttime, and it has begun to make some of the Pokemon in the air that live in the area a bit crazy or feral. And with that, you all went back to your room in the guild and took a long rest.
Yo.
You all wake up in your little dorm. Oh, did I hit record? I did. Okay.
Yeah.
You all wake up in your little dorm. And Everybody roll a perception check.
Oh, gross.
You're always
I
so
don't have
scared of
dice out.
these.
What am I doing?
Let's start tonight out with a 49, so barely pass.
Hell yeah.
28 passes.
Love to see it.
3 passes.
3 is a absolute. That's a critical pass.
48, we're good.
3 passes very well.
Mm-hmm.
62 pass.
Clay notices every single speck of dust in the room.
Clay wakes up with 2 weeks of energy and goes, hi.
Swear.
I forgot what role this was for.
Perception.
Perception.
Thank you. I got a 24 pass.
Okay, I believe everybody succeeded then. You all notice when you wake up that a note has been slid under your door.
Ooh, a love letter.
I'm gonna fly over and see if I can read it.
Absolutely. It is in an envelope, so you open the envelope, you open a little note, and it is essentially just like a mission statement that's like from Caldwell telling you that you should follow the lead that you found at the Great Library by entering the nearby forest that has been cloaked in perpetual nighttime in search of Darkrai, who has been spotted in the area.
I just relay that to the rest of the group. Be like, says go to the forest.
He wants us to go poke around a dark, scary forest?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Before we go
Gross.
to the forest, how would I go about trying to attach those iron thorns to the Mr. Mime mask?
Well, let's... I forgot about that. Let's have you roll... How many iron thorns are you intending on kind of like gluing or affixing to the mask?
All 12.
All 12. Okay. I will make you...
I am proficient in trap making tools, if that does anything.
What are trap making tools? Let's check in the handbook.
Masks with
It's a
spikes,
trap
I
of-
believe.
It's a trap of the mouth.
Let's see. I don't even know where to like find this. I see where it has the proficiency, but in terms of what that means. Here we go. When using survival to make traps, you can make more intricate and dangerous traps rather than basic snares and pitfalls. I think this counts as a basic snare or pitfall. I will have you make, let's say, 4, no, we'll do 3. 3 craft checks.
What's my craft? 60, okay. First is 12, second is 34, third is 68.
Okay, yeah. So you successfully get one full row of teeth on, but then we'll say the bottom row, it like you fumbled it a little bit and it's got it like buck teeth almost on the bottom. Where it's just like 2 in the middle. But the top row of iron thorns is fully affixed to the mask. Jesus Christ.
This sounds so nightmarish.
It makes it worse when it's a Mr. Mime mask.
Yeah, there's some Freddy
Yeah.
Fazbear shit going
There
on.
was any part that made it better.
So, what do we want this to do? Like, I'm assuming something for biting moves.
We will do... Let me do a quick Google search.
The Google search. What the fuck am I doing?
Why did we let this happen?
What do I say when my players went too far?
And my players go too far?
Has science gone too far?
Define too far.
That doesn't
Not
give
far
me
enough.
very specifics.
And Googling Mr. Mime mask does not pull up pleasant results.
Oh,
I bet
it
not.
is.
No. I gotta Google that real quick.
That is horrifying.
Oh my god!
There's nothing good that could come out.
Oh,
Am I doing it
no!
anyway? Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's
I hate
terrifying.
It's bad.
Look at this.
Oh!
Look at that.
Oh God!
Yeah.
That's what I have on my face right now.
I was hoping to just find like a Halloween mask or
That-
something.
No, that's
but
awful.
That is kind of what
It's
you have on your
terrible.
face.
Oh, I hate this. This is the worst.
The worst best decision you've ever made.
We will say,
Worst, best decision.
we'll say if you make a biting attack with that, we will add 2d6s. Yeah?
Alright.
I think that seems alright.
okay, this is what I more imagine the mask looking like. Something like this.
There fully is an image of the mask on in the handbook.
Oh no
Oh,
way.
is there?
Here, let me.
He's gonna snip it real quick.
I'll just pull it up on here.
Oh, nice.
Bing.
Oh, that
Okay,
one's big.
yeah.
Cute.
That's cute.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't look like that anymore now that Pinchy has affixed jaws to it.
Did you say I fixed it?
I did.
Good lord.
Oh, man. I hate this game.
I love it so much.
Isn't it so awful?
Okay.
I'll put the mask on and just turn around. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Everyone roll an endurance check to see if you get scared by
Oh
this.
yeah, happily.
96 fail. I'm staying in bed today.
I'm staying in bed today.
58. I survived.
68 fail.
Spinnerack also succeeds. Okay.
New Dave.
New Dave. New Dave! I'm sorry. I
New
need to get
Dave.
used to that. I need to write that on his character sheet.
New Dave.
I passed.
So, yeah, Hemlock and Bud are just horrified right about now.
Rightfully so.
Hemlock is horrified of the psychic type. Like that's the part. Like that's the psychic type of his dream.
That's
right
the
there. Like,
part.
that's his nightmares.
Poor Bud has been having nightmares about Mr. Merriweather for weeks.
Why does he stay with us? I'm terrified of that dude's mask. That guy hates me.
He chopped my finger off.
They chopped my fucking finger off.
He gave me a new one.
Oh my
Poor new Dave.
Oh. All right. Yeah. So, what does the party do now that that's been settled?
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know.
Just real hesitantly, guys. We should probably get to the woods, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the dark and scary nighttime woods.
Are they dark enough that I can't see the mask?
With this fucking
Dark enough
monster.
where I can't see the mask.
That's his first suggestion. Himlock goes, you know, I will take first watch tonight. I don't care if we need it or not.
So into the woods?
Into the woods we go.
Yes.
Into the
The
woods,
scary
grandmother's house.
Alrighty.
Into the woods.
Whoa, that's not
Himlock doesn't know what he's singing, but he's like, huh, does my grandma live over here? I doubt this. He thinks he's saying this in his head, but in truth, you all hear it as he's just like, no, I distinctly don't remember my grandma at all. So how? No, she wouldn't live over here.
Shout out, Caldwell's still there.
What's up,
Shout
Caldwell?
out Caldwell.
Alright. So,
I guess we should tell somebody that we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're just gonna like
Bye,
flag down Caldwell and
Caldwell.
tell him we're leaving.
yeah, absolutely. He wishes you all luck, and he warns you once again to just be very careful, and that you guys are kind of the only hope that they have at the moment.
Oh, that's
No
one
pressure.
scary thought.
Yeah, no
I
pressure.
just smile at him.
Like slowly turn your head and just like smile.
Him looks like, yeah, that's him mad dogging you, I think.
Mad.
What's Mad Dog?
I'm not that mad, dog. How about you?
Jesus. I knew it was coming too.
Good God. Yeah, Caldwell.
Yeah,
Caldwell sees Pinchy and he barks a couple times. he barks is like the ridge on his back like stands up, and he calms down after he realizes that it's just a mask. He's like, you should not be wearing that indoors. We have lots of injured patients here who could really be seriously hurt by that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm not
Like,
sorry.
or psychic damage. Just-
All right. So you all head out of the gym. Is there anything y'all would like to do in town before heading to the woods?
Nope, I want to go straight to the woods. Now, somebody else might want to do something, but I'm going to the
Is
woods.
there a TM shop?
There. Yeah, we'll make a TM shop. We'll say.
Wasn't the move tutor right there?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we could just make it part of the move tutor. He sells TMs. You move in here. I believe the Pokemon that I had as the move tutor was a Tyrogue? Question mark.
I do not remember.
Yeah,
That
me
was
neither.
that was from a long time ago. Yeah.
I've slept since then.
You walk in. He probably has a different voice than the first time, and he said, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
I'm looking for a Stone Edge TM.
Stone Edge, hey, classic. I like it. I like it. I like your guts. He like hasn't turned around yet. He just heard the door open. He turns around and he's like, whoa, wait, no hard feelings, right? No, hey, I'm just trying to run an honest business here. I don't need no ne'er-do-wells in here. This is a lot.
This is a lie.
Jesus
I'm so
Christ.
sorry and take the mask off.
Much better. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Better.
I appreciate the respect.
Much better.
I gotta go check in the back to see if I got a stone edge. I gotta keep those a little bit more secure, if you'll understand. It's pretty highly sought after. He heads to the back of his shop. You hear some ruffling around and stuff. Can I click Control F? What the fuck?
No, you're not allowed.
He comes back out. He says, yeah, TM71. All right, this one will be 3,400. It's Poke. Do you have money? Do you know what?
Oh, yeah.
What about 800 and I don't put my mask back on in the building?
Hey, whoa. We're running negotiations here. I feel like I'm a hostage.
Jesus.
Look, the lowest I can do is probably 2,500. I'm running a business here.
I'll be back.
That's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna lock the doors.
I like the dude with this one.
Hemlock walks up to the man after seeing that mask again. Something like breaks, and he kind of walks up and he goes, "Hey, no. I think we're gonna lower that price, or else you know, if I get real mad, I might go I might go boom." And
I might go.
there's so many nice
God.
things around,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I truly despise anything
have-
happening to them.
Listen, kid. There's a bathroom right over there. You don't gotta shit on the floor. That would really suck for me to clean up.
He blinks a couple times and goes, "Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's that is what I needed. Thank you." You said
Yeah,
this
of course.
way?
Yeah, just right over there. It's just past that shelf. You'll see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's signs.
He starts floating away and lets out a little acidic toot.
He looks at the rest of the party. He goes, y'all just let him boom wherever he wants? I mean, you guys kind of acted like that was normal.
I don't even know.
Unfortunately, it kind of is.
More of
And I
the
just turn around and walk
Maybe you have to
out.
house train him.
So it was nice seeing you guys. I will be locking my doors as soon as you leave. Thank you for your business. I hope to see you again. Not you. He points at Pinchy.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Used to.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but I think people are treating me differently now.
I have no idea why.
How peculiar.
You all walk out of the shop, and as soon as the door shuts, you hear like 4 deadbolts go. All the lights turn off, the curtains shut. Like,
Can I just peek back in with the mask on?
No.
Just
Roll.
one more time.
Roll. Fuck. Roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
God.
44, which passes.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. You. He didn't close one of the curtains all the way. You just get like a little 1 or 2 centimeter peek into into the store again, and you sit there for a minute or two before you suddenly hear things crash and a wah! He runs up to the window. He's like, "You little shit!" And he closes the curtain all the way.
I just wanted to make sure he was okay. He was in a hurry to get us out.
All
We should probably
right.
run by a general store too and pick up rations, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
And some healing items. Some healing items if we can.
No, I
can't
have
wait
Mega
to
Drain,
go
we're
in
fine.
another store.
Lady can heal too now.
So true.
Just in case, though.
Yeah, I mean, much rather have it than not.
What if you get kidney packed?
Again.
Again. I think I would be really upset with our deed.
All right. Yeah. She is in disguise. She is currently in disguise. You all walk into the general store. There's a bell that rings as you go through the door, and the Ledian sitting at the register pops his little head up and he goes, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the general store. Is there anything I can help you with?"
What's a ration going for these days?
Rations? Well, it depends on what kind you want, I guess. There's Pecha berry flavor, there's cherry berry flavor, there's, aspear berry flavor. And when he
I'll take
says
2.
when he says cherry berry flavor, New Dave's ears kind of perk up.
Hey, they have yours.
He does not have
He gets
ears.
ears.
You're so right. His little head perks up.
His holes.
I don't like that. I don't like
His whole
I
That's
knew
that.
someone was gonna freaking yell that.
I don't like that.
Head holes.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I had to.
The Ledian looks at you and he's like, "Oh, I guess rations are about like 15 poke probably. I would have to go check. It's on the price sign. They're like over there," and he points to like the food area.
Can I check how much citrus berries are?
Absolutely. Citrus berries. Quick Google search.
like 3rd and 8th. No wait, citrus. It's. I used to know this.
Once upon a time, I had a tab pulled up of all the items that were like in the game and their prices, and that has since been lost.
Such is the DM life.
Yeah. Oh my god. We're not following that.
What?
In the games, it costs $4,000
For rations?
for a citrus berry. One citrus berry.
I think we're underpaid.
we are not following that.
That's crazy.
I think you're paying us pennies.
Citrus berry is 30 poke. Is what we'll say.
Damn.
Ooh.
Woo, baby. Can we
Can
also
I
get
buy
the eggs? Price of
8
eggs to
citrus
go down
berries?
too. Sorry. Sorry.
Nice try.
Actually, can I buy 10 citrus berries?
Holy
You can
sh-
absolutely buy 10 citrus berries.
God.
I know
Uh-uh.
this is just inviting Caleb to like kill us harder because we have so much health. But like,
You gotta prepare, man.
Truly.
I've never had this many health items before.
I don't think I've ever had that. No, that's a lot.
You
That's
should
cool.
remove those iron thorns from your inventory also, Pinchy.
Oh yeah. You said
Oh,
30,
can I
right?
also buy
Yes.
a citrus berry?
Yeah, there are probably only 2 left in the basket after Pinchy
Oh,
rummaged through.
I only want one. I only want one.
Yeah, absolutely. Remove Third A Poke and introduce a citrus berry to your inventory.
we also still have 12 orange berries and 6 citrus berries from the people we beat up.
Okay.
I do have that written in my inventory right now, but
Yeah, so
We can
Bud,
figure out.
you go over to the rations section, and most of them are 10 poke each, and the like fancier berry ones are like 15 each.
The 10 apiece
Indeed.
for the basics.
Mm-hmm.
I must think 5 of them things.
How many you want?
5 of them things.
Oh, 5. Sorry. I thought you said I'm going to buy some of them things. I was like, all right, how many?
I'm gonna buy 5.
All right, yeah. Remove 50 poke from your inventory and add 5 rations. Valedian is like, you all are so kind. I appreciate your business. Is there anything else that I can get you?
Do you want to see my cool new mask?
You know where Dark Ray is?
I've never heard of a Dark Rise. Is that like a new movie that came out, or?
yeah, Zubat,
Sure is.
the Dark Man rises.
The dark,
Oh my god.
the Dark Mon rises.
The Dark Mon. I love that.
Do you guys have a Lonnie?
We used to have a lawn back in the day, but I think we like paved over it for an expansion on the store.
Well,
What
that's all I'm here for.
was the other question? I already forgot.
Do you want to see my new mask?
Yeah, I guess I'm not really in the mood for it, but I'm at work.
I'll put my new mask on.
he's gonna make a check. He's gonna make a check.
He's
And still
scaring
just
the
like
dad.
damage.
Yeah, he sees your mask. He's like, "Oh, you're a horror movie fan too. Nice, I like it."
Nice.
Is that cosplay? I don't think I've seen that character before.
Cosplay is now canon in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
As it should be. Oh no, they cosplay humans.
So
Ooh.
Oh.
These mythic creatures that they don't believe in.
yeah,
Oh my god.
he's like, sick. I'll have to keep an eye out for what the toothy Mr. Mime. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that.
What did I just do to your character sheet on accident?
I don't know.
I pressed
What
E,
the-
I think.
How dare you?
Okay, that was easy.
Cool. My bad. My finger was too heavy sitting on my keyboard. All right. Is there anything else you all want from the general store?
I would like
Dark
to buy 3 more waters and 6 more rations.
All right. Absolutely. I believe the waters were 50 each. I think. So
Yes.
remove
Because
100
you had them.
yeah. Remove 150 for the waters, and then you said 6 rations.
Yes.
So 210 total.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
May I also buy 4 days of rations?
Absolutely. Remove 40 poke from your gold and add 4 rations to your inventory.
Yeah, I'll get a week.
7, 5.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take 5.
Okay. Remove the poke and add that to your inventory.
How much was that again? I'm sorry.
50 for
I'm
5 of
sorry.
them.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unless you want the fancy berry rations.
No fancy.
No.
What? No fancy.
Kombucha lady.
Out here being bougie, but then realize that real money's a thing. The quick pause.
I'm saving for a megastone.
Hell yeah.
I wrote down those
I'm bad.
prices the second I heard it.
I'm bad at saving money.
Welcome to the club.
Very much
I
a.
can't afford to join the club.
So real. All right. If
Yeah.
everybody is done at the general store, question mark?
I believe so.
Yes.
All right. If everybody's done, you all begin to walk out, and the Lettian once again is like, "Thanks for your business. I hope you come again." And Pinchy, on his way out, grabs like a little sucker from the register, and he puts down a jar of cherry berries as payment and continues to walk out. And the Lettian's like, "What? What? This isn't. Hey, but you can't. All right."
Does the guy at least snack on the cherry berries?
After you guys leave, yeah, I think he would.
Because he sounds. I guess I'll enjoy these.
Yeah, very much that. He's like, "Well, I can't sell them, so I may as well." And he eats them.
He very well could sell them. He's just like, I can't sell them. Guess I gotta.
I guess I have to.
Nobody else is
I
here. Hey, what's that?
That's funny. All right. Anything else the party would like to do in town?
Get the hell out of it?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Sounds good
It
to
just
me.
seems like the right move for Lady.
We were going to the woods. That's my favorite terrain.
Into the woods. Into the
woods.
Can I first hold on to my Enigma berry and just keep that as a held item? Do I have to announce that I'm doing it?
Yeah, as long as you don't already have a held item equipped. I thought you had something. I haven't looked at your
If it
character
was
sheet
there,
in
it's
so
gone
long.
now.
Okay, fair enough.
If I had something, it's gone.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can hold your Enigma berry. I hope you know what that does, because I don't.
I do. It restores 25% of my HP if hit by a super effective attack.
Okay, sick.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you all begin your trek towards the forest, I suppose. as you begin walking, everything's fine. It's like morning time, like the sun is rising. It's not quite noon, but it's not like the dewy morning, you know.
Okay.
You begin to walk towards the forest, and the closer you get, the more the sky like begins to look like sunset. The sun is still in the same spot in the sky, but it's like slowly turning red and purple and blue, and before you know it, well, let me rephrase that. It begins to look like nighttime or sunset for about 20 paces, and as you get to the tree line, you can see that there is like a dark barrier around the forest where it's almost like you're looking through sunglasses when you're looking at the forest, because you can see that it is indeed dark.
Ooh, spooky.
Would you all like to continue into the forest?
Damn. Yes.
Can I
forgot.
before we
Yeah.
start walking, can I keen intuition the forest?
Yeah, absolutely. That's 2 truths and 1 lie.
Yes.
The nighttime is related to the shadow beasts. The nighttime is what's causing the Pokemon to go feral. And the nighttime is related to Darkrai.
Number 2, my lord.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Would you all like to enter the forest?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Might as well.
Absolutely. You all walk past the barrier, and as soon as you do, it is fully dark as fuck in the forest. It is nighttime. The stars are shining. You can like see where the sun is in the sky, but it's just kind of like an extra large like white dot. Like it doesn't seem to be really giving off light at all. The moon is fully visible, but it's just dark as fuck as you're walking. There are spooky sounds happening all around you. It is, let's rephrase that. Sorry. Getting my bearings. I just had sugar in my drink. Can you tell? My mind's everywhere. You begin walking in the forest. It is dark as fuck and eerily quiet. Where normally when you walk through a forest, you would hear leaves rustling, Pokemon like walking, you know, I struggle to say like animals, but like sounds of Pokemon in the woods rustling about and mating calls and whatnot. None of that is here. It is just completely silent. There's no wind. It's dark. And it's beginning to get to you all. Can everybody roll an endurance check?
Ooh,
Endurance
gross.
or survival, your choice.
I got a 1.
Oh, hype.
Ooh.
I got a 14, so pass.
A 41.
We're gonna do endurance.
Okay.
got
So my
a-
endurance is a 75, and
Mhm.
I just rolled a 76.
Oh.
65.
Oh my
so pass.
god.
Hemlock rolled an 81. He failed.
He failed.
Bud,
I'm like
did
clinging
you?
on the hemlock.
Bud, did you succeed?
Yes.
Okay. Pinchy, feeling emboldened by his mask, is not terrified at all. In fact, Pinchy has never been more confident in his life. Feels good here. almost feels more at home like here in this dark forest than he does in the desert, like surrounded by sand in his natural habitat. Everyone who succeeded is perfectly fine. You all expected this. You were warned about it. It's maybe a little bit creepy that there's like no sound happening, but it doesn't really get under your skin at all. Bolo and Hemlock are just extra terrified because of Pinchy's mask.
Oh yeah.
The way they woke up this morning was just not
Not the
helpful to their current situation.
Well, no, I woke up. I was okay with the mask, but I think walking past this barrier, like something about the light doesn't hit the mask right, and it's like really like terrifying now.
It's just extra creepy. As you all continue to walk, with Bolo and Hemlock terrified, how would the party kind of navigate this situation? What are you all looking for? Where are you going? Are you following a path, etc.? What's the vibe?
I'd be wandering, looking for any signs of life, and I'll just ask Pokemon questions. We're grass types, we get along.
We're grass types, we get up.
That feels racist somehow.
Pokiest.
No, I can say that I'm grass type.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
It's true. I've heard it said before.
It's true.
Andy! I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, Bud,
I'm
roll.
going to approach them as if we're grass types and we all get along.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Oh, we got a 53 that pass.
All right, yeah, you look around and there are absolutely no Pokemon around. It's like it's not following up with what Caldwell was saying. It's very much going against your natural instincts as like a forest dwelling Pokemon. You know that these are like places of life and abundance, and that's just not happening here. You do, however, hear the faint sound of music in the distance.
Oh my god.
Nope.
I'll lean back
Ladies-
towards the group, guys. There's not enough Pokemon here for this to be a forest. However, there's music coming from over there, and I point toward a general direction.
Just any
You
general
said-
direction,
No,
or like
that
where
belongs here.
where you heard the music from?
Just kind of that half of the forest.
Okay.
Just gesture vaguely.
Gesture.
There's music coming from over there, and that doesn't seem right.
You said music? Let's go.
I want to move to the music.
Ladies already
eyes down
like
at this
Way.
point.
ladies already trumping along, going like, all right, let's go.
My
Lady
eyes are
lead the
down.
way.
My
He's,
wings
like, following
covering my
behind
head.
it,
I'm
scared.
like, nope.
I like that image, Bolo.
I'm gonna grab the back of the group.
All right, sounds good. You all head toward the. Well, if Bud is in the back, Bud's the one that heard the music. Lady is heading.
Well, I'll point her in a direction and tell her to walk forward.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The closer you all get, the more slowly, one by one, everyone begins to hear the sound that Bud heard. And the music is like it's very different than what you all are used to hearing. I'd imagine that a lot of what speaking of which, a lot of what you guys are used to
Right.
hearing is similar to like this, just like some nice calming, like maybe adventurous music. The music that is happening at the in the forest, I almost just spoiled things.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me find
Is
a
it
good
right
example on
screen?
YouTube. The music that you all hear coming from... Yeah, sure, this will probably
I was
work.
like, ooh.
Could you guys hear that? Did that come through?
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it.
Yeah, the music that you all hear is much more like this. I don't think the recording can hear it. I have to drag it over.
Oh, jeez.
What
Guitars.
is
Oh
this?
no.
It
Oh, God.
is
Oh.
it is a very new sound to your all's ears as you approach this sound. The closer you get, the more you see a dim light on the horizon. This light is very much not natural. I feel like this is overshadowing my voice. The light is that you see in the distance is very much not natural. It's like glowing a whole bunch of different colors. It's red, blue, yellow, green. It's like flashing lights. There's
Hey.
if you've ever seen like a lighthouse at night, how the light like shines out, you can see like the rays and things are moving. As you all continue to get closer, you find yourself walking up on an incredibly large crowd. We'll put it on layer 6. You find yourselves coming across a very large crowd of Pokemon, all kind of dancing around, enjoying the music, screaming, cheering around a stage that has all kinds of flashing lights, has a band on stage, and is rocking along, as the young ones say.
Oh, good. I'm still a young one.
I'm gonna move you guys back a little bit. Oh, that's very close to town. Okay, whatever.
Like right outside of
We've
town.
only made it, like,
Yeah, you guys took 5 steps outside of town before this happened. There is a crowd of Pokemon all around the stage. We'll say, there. That's like a crowd. I don't know why this exists, but it does.
It's just the humor.
And yeah, you all walk up on a concert, what appears to be a concert happening. All the Pokemon that are around seem to be, how do I put this? I suppose delinquent in one way or another. They're all wearing like dark ripped up clothes. A lot of them are wearing like dark makeup, eyeliner, etc. A few of them have scars, missing teeth, like parts of their you can tell it's a rough crowd, essentially. They're all cheering along to the music. They're all dancing and seem to be enjoying the time. There's like a mosh pit happening somewhere among all of this. And yeah, that's what's happening. What do you all do?
Okay.
This doesn't seem right.
This is so sensitive. There we go.
Can. Never mind.
Oh,
Do I
okay.
see one of those friendly grass types I was talking about?
roll a perception check.
I got an 85, which meets.
Okay. Yeah, you you spot. Yeah, sure. You spot.
I love the yeah. Sure. Oh, that's so funny.
You spot a bird-looking Pokemon with that is like white and brown and has like a leaf little bow tie and green leafy bangs. As we're gonna just re-roll that. With green leafy bangs, it appears to have painted the tips of his wings black, and it's rocking along to the music. But you assume that this is a grass-type Pokemon due to the leafy bits on its appendages.
Mm-hmm.
And it's rocking along to the music. Standing right here.
Wander over, kind of like nod my head with the beat, trying to look like I belong in there.
Like, how do you do, fellow kids?
Real.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna not like yell, but like talk over the music, like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
Roll persuasion.
What's this stage doing in the forest? Persuasion was a 1.
Okay. Yeah. He notices. I mean, he obviously notices you. You approached him. He acknowledges you, and he's like, "Yeah, man, dude, we're celebrating. This is like the best thing ever, isn't it? This is fucking awesome. Is this your first time? Is this your first time here?
It is. What are we celebrating?
Dude, look all around you. It's like nighttime, and it's the middle of the day. Dude, isn't the Dark One just fucking great? Oh, we have him to thank for all of this. That's what we're celebrating, man. The night. This awesome fucking venue.
Is the Dark One here?
The Dark? Oh, man, I fucking hope so. Do you know if the Dark One's here, man? Can we meet him? Can you take me to him? Is he backstage? I can get a backstage pass, I swear.
If you find a backstage pass or the Dark One, you'd flag me down.
Dude, I just might pass out if I see the Dark One, man. I don't know that I can promise. I'll do my best. I'll find you, grass type to grass type, man. I got you. I fucking got you. But if you see the Dark One, you gotta do the same for me, alright?
If I see him first, I got you. You know it.
Hell yeah, dude. I can't fucking wait to meet the Dark One. This is gonna be so fucking sick. Hey, guys, come here. And he, runs over to his friends. he brings back, 3 more Pokemon. And he's like, this is the dude, man. He says he can get us to meet the Dark One. And all of them are just like, holy shit. You know the Dark One, bro? Come on, take us to him. Where's he at? Come on, don't hold out on us, bro.
We gotta go track him down. But hey, if you guys can wind up backstage, I'll see you there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, sick. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, we're gonna get backstage. Hold on. Be a little bit quieter. They're, talking amongst each other. They're like, hey, be a little quiet, man. We can't let them know we're gonna sneak backstage, dude. We gotta keep this on the DL. And they start, talking plans amongst themselves about getting backstage in their little social circle. And you see they start to, push through the crowd a bit, and they eventually get lost within.
I'll turn back around to our group. I'm like, all right, guys. I don't know for sure that it's Darkrai, but someone called the Dark One is responsible for the darkness, and he may or may not be at the concert.
I think I've still got my wings over my eyes, I'm not seeing anything, and I'm just like, did you learn anything other than he's called the Dark One?
They said he's the one that caused the nighttime out here.
Okay. That
Can
doesn't
I
really give us much to
Live
go
go
on.
around back. to sneak around?
Yeah, we could try to sneak backstage and see if he's actually here or not.
I just want to dig under the stage and poke my head around back. See what's going on.
Excellent idea.
Actually, someone who can see who's on stage.
Can we see the stage from here?
It's a little tough to see. I would say you could roll a disadvantaged perception check to see if you can tell what Pokemon
take
are up
it.
there.
First roll is an 83. Second roll is a 31. That passes both times.
Okay.
Can I levitate high enough to look as well?
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
say
I
you
have
can
more of a
levitate like
body now.
yeah, we'll say you can levitate like a foot off the ground, so high enough that you could see like over most of the Pokemon's heads.
Okay. I would like to do that while Bud's doing a look too.
Absolutely. Would anybody else like to roll a disadvantaged check to see if they can see?
Sure. A 20 and a 26, which both pass.
Okay, absolutely. You all on the stage. Hold on. Writing shit down. Sorry. On the stage, you all see 5 different Pokemon. There is a... Oh, good lord. I'm not going to spend the time explaining each one of these Pokemon. There is a Hawlucha, an Esper, Quilladin, a Gloom, and a Goldengo. Each one of these Pokemon, the Hawlucha's like playing bass, the Esper's got like a fucking... I don't know, what do rock bands have?
A keyboard.
Esper's on keyboard, Quilladin's rocking the drum set, Gloom is like dancing, interpretive dancing on stage, and Goldengo's holding the mic and like singing along with the music.
I'm ready to bite.
I'm ready to bite. Get some new music in here. Yeah, so there's a Hawlucha, a Gloom, an Esper, a Quilladin, and a Goldengo on stage. They're all like wearing dark eyeliner and a whole bunch of dark, edgy clothing. They look like a rock band. I mean, they're playing metal music, so just it's typical what you would expect.
Can I still dig to go around to the backside of the stage?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll. Do.
It was a 15.
Well, that passes no matter what I make you roll. So, yeah, you successfully managed to. You wanted to get behind the stage, or?
Yeah, just poke my head out, see what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. You poke your little head out. There is like a whole bunch of security posted around. There's clearly fences like blocking off the crowd from getting where you're at. There's band equipment, there's electrical equipment, wires all over the place. You've done theater productions, you know what backstage looks like. You in real life, not Pinchy.
Yeah.
I was trying to imagine Pinchy being a stagehand. I'm like, how?
That's why I like the mask.
And you said there's security.
There is.
Who is security?
There's a few different types. There's like a few different types. They clearly are having like it's clearly not uncommon for them to have somebody try to break in. So there's like plenty posted around. and
Okay.
they're all different types of
Cool.
Pokemon.
Can I go back to everyone and relay this info?
Absolutely. You follow back on your tunnel. And what do you say to the party?
Exactly what you just said.
Okay. I like it. I respect that.
Crazy story. There's nothing back there.
No one who could possibly have been the Dark One.
Nope, just sound equipment, instruments, lighting equipment, and security.
As you guys are having this conversation, you hear a Pokemon. I wouldn't say you can tell that it, like, you know when you're not looking at someone, but you can tell they're like talking to you from behind.
Yes.
It's that, and he's like, "Hey, you guys! You all with the rescue badges."
Oh,
Him like tries to take his off. Oh man.
man. The
Oh,
sack
man,
blew it away.
Can I tell the guys that we were just talking to that this tunnel will get them their backstage passes?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The guys that Bud was just talking to, can I tell them that that tunnel will get them their backstage passes?
Oh, they are fully like mixed in with the crowd now. Like they are gone.
Dang.
They're working on their own objective. God damn it. These go by so quickly.
You can loop it, remember?
I can't. None of these have felt good enough to loop.
Ah,
You just put on Hex Girls.
Hex Girl, so true.
oh yeah.
I love the Hex Girls.
My biggest hope is that none of this music is copyrighted and the video is gonna like get taken down from YouTube because of it.
Oh.
There.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I didn't even
I
think
forgot
about
Like the
Hey.
normal Pokemon music hasn't been getting flagged, so I'm guessing like remixes won't get flagged. Because how can you own music that's like? But you know, what do I know? What do I
Right,
know?
yeah. If we
I
get
think
big
that
enough
are
to the DMCA, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
We're gonna hope that this is a good mix. What was going on? I've completely gotten
I'm
off
gonna
track.
turn around and look at the guy who said, "Hey, you guys."
With the rescue badges.
Yeah, you see a green lizard-like Pokemon with a large throat sac and little red cheeks. And he's
Is it Agumon?
Agumon. He's approaching you guys very angrily. He's got like what's clearly a wig on, and it's like a pompadour, and he's very much dressed like he's got a leather jacket on, like kind of roughed up jeans. He's very much trying to look like a bad boy. And he comes up to you guys. He's like, "You guys clearly don't belong here, and hiding your rescue badges isn't really going to help when you still have your fucking sashes on from the nearby guild." Fucking cops
Were you-
these
And
days, man.
I-
Are you here to bust this? What's going on? Because I'll stop you right here and now.
We're just looking for the Dark One. If you can't point me toward him, then mind your own business.
The Dark One. What do you want with the Dark One? You're clearly not one of his followers.
You're
Would
clearly
you like
not
to know, Weather Boy?
helpful. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, dude, I'm intentionally not being helpful. ACAB, brother. I'm not fucking snitching to the cops about the Dark One. This is the best thing that's ever happened to any of us. Eternal night, no cops, fucking, we get a party forever? Are you kidding me? Why would I want to ruin that?
Party forever?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. No one's trying to stop it. I just have some questions.
Right, yeah. And that's what they said to me when I got locked up, too.
Do you have any idea how this is going to affect the trout population?
What the fuck is a trout? I've never heard of that Pokemon.
Basculin, the Basculin population.
We just need to make sure that nothing bad is happening.
Yeah, we're not from that part of the guild. We're part of the research guild. We're here to like figure out if the fish are doing okay.
Roll persuasion.
Oh God.
Can it be at an advantage because I agree and I'm great at theatrics?
No, because you
clearly
also
carrying
look
on
like a
this.
cop.
Damn
Can I
it!
join in because I'm a water type?
I got a 50. I pass.
Well, howdy
Oh, thank
there.
God.
I'm just here gonna help look at the vacuum.
All right,
with these
yeah.
fellers.
He
Forgot about the Western accent too.
he kind of looks Bolo up and down. He's like, "Yeah, you do look like a fucking nerd. Maybe you're right. All right. What are you all looking for?"
We're
You
just
know-
here to figure out who the Dark One is. We need to know if he's going to be harming the local Basculin population. And I pull out my conspiracy book, the one that hurts your eyes whenever you read it. And I just open it up and I start like pointing to different paragraphs. Like, see, because if the Basculin here in this region are, then it can harm the population of
He like
this
he,
one.
he puts his hand on your book and like pushes it down slowly. He's like, "Look, I already knew you were a nerd. I don't fucking care about reading. You look the part, all right? Like I didn't need more convincing. But there's no Basculin in this area, man. Like what are you even, you know,
Exactly.
He's got a
Where
point.
have they gone?
Got
he's
a
like,
point.
"Whoa. Hey, I never thought about that, man, but surely they just
Yeah,
like
you
found
wanna
another
be punked.
home. Surely
You
they're
wanna be
like
punked,
comfortable
but
there."
punks don't hurt Basculins. Basculins are important for this forest. And if this party is harming the Basculins, you need to stop.
Are you trying to make them Basculegions? Part ghost type? How dare you?
No, that makes them more cool. Shut up.
Killing them!
He's like, yeah, that would make him more cool. You're right. I don't give a shit about the Basculin. I hope 108 of them die."
Well, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna keep them all alive.
He's like, "Look, man, I'm gonna be honest. You all clearly don't belong here, and I'm not gonna be the last one to think so. You're gonna have to earn your spot in this crowd, or else you're gonna get brutally kicked out. Look how many of us there are." And you look at the crowd of like thousands of Pokemon in front of you. It's like, you all can either leave or you can earn your spot here. But if you leave, you have to leave the whole forest, and you can't tell anyone about what's going on here.
I'll tell you what,
First rule Fight Club.
I'm not leaving the forest. So I guess I'm gonna have to earn it.
Yeah.
He looks at Bud and he's
I
like,
turn around and just smile again.
yeah. He looks at Bud. He's like, "I like your style. I respect that." And he sees Pinchy. He's like, "This one's already on the right track, dude. Sick fucking mask." I hope that's a mask.
Who knows?
All right. Well,
I guess we have to earn our way into this.
he turns around. He's like, "You all need to follow me." And he takes you all around the crowd, slowly but surely, like pushing around and, you know, finding your place, because this is a very crowded spot. And he takes you all close to backstage. We'll just imagine there's like a fence right here, or I guess up here. And he's like, "I'm allowed back here because I'm an audio engineer, but you all..." He looks at the security guards. He's like,
Oh, and we look like nerds.
Can I call him a fake ass bitch? Audio engineers sit in the crowd usually.
that's DM failing knowledge, not this poor Pokemon.
I needed extra batteries for the mics.
Yeah, he's on his break. It's his day off.
It's his day off. Look, I don't know what the fuck my title is. I just mess with the wires backstage, all right? I make sure like all this shit's connected. Whatever.
That's what they all say.
They do?
I just need to put audio engineer on my resume so I can get like a fucking career when I actually am old enough, all right?
Oh God.
he looks at the security guards at like the fence gate and he's like, "These guys are with me. They're not cool, but they're with me." And he kind of like looks you all over. He gives Pinchy a nod and he opens the gate. You all go backstage and he leads you to like the staircase that goes up on stage, and you realize that you couldn't see the entire picture from the back of the crowd. This front little portion of the stage is where the band is performing, and this larger area in the back is a battlefield where Pokemon are currently fighting for their lives, essentially putting on a show. And
WWE style.
yeah, very much that. The green lizard Pokemon. Would anybody like to guess? Cool.
What color was it? The
It's
protruding.
Green.
his little throat sac thing is like a black color with something in the middle.
Is it the thing that?
Is it a
looks
Cyclizar?
Like...
Ding, ding, ding. It is a Cyclizar.
Oh,
Wow.
The biker
Oh.
Cyclizar looks at you, and he's like,
The bike Lazar.
the Bike Lazar. Yeah. God damn it. He looks at you all, and it's quite a bit louder where you're at now, and so he's like scream talking at you, but he's like, "Now look, there's a battle going on right now, but there's two ways you can prove yourself here and make yourselves like known so everyone knows that you're cool, I guess. Not that I would ever use those words to describe anyone except the small one with the mask."
I like this guy.
He's like, "You can either put on a stellar fucking performance as part of the band, or you can fight for your fucking life on the battlefield. You all choose."
Battle.
Well, you know
What
about
battle?
Test out the mask.
Test out the mask. Goddamn.
Jesus.
He's like, "All right, little orange one, get in line. You're up next for battle. What are the rest of you guys doing?"
You know I'm battling.
"All right, small, respectable green one, up in line behind the orange one."
Lady, and I gesture toward the stage for her.
I think I'll stick to the stage.
"All right, well, you'll have to stick with me for a minute until this band's done performing. So you just stay right here."
Perfect.
If we do the stage, do we do the stage together or alone?
Oh,
Yeah, can we
alone,
do it
of
together?
course. The show is
Oh.
mine.
I was just hoping to do like your backing vocals or something.
I know, me too. I just want to do drums or something.
Okay, no, I can vibe with that. Lady loves to be the center of the attention. Backups are okay.
"All right, two blue ones.
Absolutely, I was just gonna put some.
Two blue ones with the little girl. What are you doing, Purple? What are you doing, Smiley Face? What's going on here?"
Oh, Hemlock does not have a smiley face. He is
Sorry, all my
he's
stuff
like
got disconnected.
slowly hyperventilating. And as his breathing gets heavier and heavier and heavier, it has like a just a straight calm. And after a minute or a second, not a minute, God, he just goes, Time to fight again.
Cyclozar's like, all right, sick. Get in line behind the green one. All right, smiley face with too many legs. What the fuck are you doing?
Too many.
New Dave, it looks between you guys. I think the party's evenly split. I think it's 3 of you guys on fight and 3 of you guys
Yeah,
on
'cause
performance.
there's 7. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of looks between you all and he's like, guys, I don't know what I want to do. Help! I'm scared.
You should perform. You do a great performance.
I think it would be beautiful.
Stay
Come join
safe.
the band, New Dave.
Can you spin Lady up a nice backdrop for her performance?
Oh, and he perks up a little bit at the. He kind of. I wouldn't say he perks up, but he like kind of eases the tension in his body after Bud says that, and he goes, "Yeah, I can do that. I'll perform." Cyclozar looks at him. He's like, "All right, little man, stick with me. We'll be good." And as he says that, you hear the crowd burst into a huge cheer, and you look on stage, and one of the Pokemon has won the battle. He looks at you all. He's like, "All right, looks like that battle's done. You guys are up next. Are you ready?"
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, sick. Get up on that stage, man. The crowd's waiting. They're already getting bored. Come on, go, 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 go. We have
All right.
you 3. Do you all get on stage?
Yeah.
I already have a song picked out.
All right, sick.
Oh, the Battling 3?
The battling 3,
Oh,
yeah.
the battling 3?
These will happen simultaneously, but we'll have to do
Oh.
them like separately just for gameplay's sake.
Mhm.
That's fine. I'm great with
Are you
that.
telling me you can't be 2 people at once?
Crazy how that
Yeah.
works.
What?
Lady has enough
Come
personality for everything, okay?
So we're doing it for Craig.
We're doing it for Craig. All right. Coincidentally, you hear the what the fuck is it called?
Band.
Cyclozar?
The guy on the mic that's announcing for the battle.
The announcer?
The announcer. Shit! Stupid! You hear the announcer. Sorry, I gotta.
All right.
Laughing at my own fucking joke too much. You hear the announcer screaming in the mic. He's like, "And Craig wins!" And the crowd goes wild again.
Oh my god.
You did it, buddy.
You made
did
it,
it.
Craig. So proud.
Whoops. This Craig has 2 G's.
Craig with 2 G's.
Craig with 2 G's.
Craig with 2 G's.
What kind of Pokemon's Craig?
Craig.
2 G's.
And Ursa.
2 G's.
Actually, that makes sense for him to be a Porygon.
Graphic.
Craig,
It's Jeffrey.
you look across the stage and oh, hold on. I clicked the button again after I already had one picked out. You look across the stage. Craig is a humanoid-looking Pokemon with green legs and feet and a pink upper body with a long, pointy nose, creepy long fingers, and long, dark purple hair. He has, like, crescent-shaped large ears and fangs coming out of his mouth. He's like, "Sick! Are you guys fucking ready?"
Is this Dracula?
He does kind of look like Dracula. He looks at you all. He's like, 3 challengers. And the announcer is like, "Are you all ready for a double battle?" The crowd goes fucking wild. The music is still going on from the previous band, but they're like finishing up their song. And Craig looks at you all. He goes, "Which one of you fuckers is battling with me?"
Oh my god.
"And which two am I battling against?"
Oh no, guys, we have to split up.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hemlock floats over.
"Sick! I was hoping I'd get you. You look badass, dude. You look like you've been in a few fights, man. You strong?"
There's no way in hell that this is physically possible, but everybody hears Hemlock like crack his neck, and it's just like, yeah.
I fuck with that.
You just like rotate in the air. Just
It's like right after the music stops, like everybody's dead silent, and Hemlock just
Yeah.
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon has purple hair.
Good
I've been trying
question.
to figure
Green
that
leg.
out.
Wait, what was the skin color?
It has a green lower half and a pink upper half with dark purple hair. Long pointy nose and fangs.
Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
we are confused. Yeah.
It's Craig! All right.
I'll kind of tap pinch and be like, which one do you want, Craig or Hemlock?
I'll take Craig since he's on the ground.
All right. I'll look over at Hemlock. I go, hey, me and you.
Oh, God.
Making it easy on me, I see.
That's what you call it.
I don't like this anymore.
Well, if too many of your leaves burn away, or just yell, Uncle.
I don't know my uncle.
You might meet him sooner than you think.
Fuck. Hemlock, I love this.
Oh, Hemlock's not here right now.
Oh no!
This is hurting me. It's hurting me.
Mistakes have been made.
I can't see any fucking purple-haired Pokemon.
I know.
I have an Illumise on my screen, and a Mareanie, and a Suicune.
Not
Illumise.
Yeah, if I'm fighting with an Illumise, I'm cooked, bro.
Could you imagine? And it fucking talks like this, dude.
Yeah, I'm outie.
That would be crazy. Okay,
You're
hold on.
funny
I have
as
to make
hell.
a fucking character sheet for this Pokemon. I don't know why I wasn't prepared for this battle that I prepared for the session.
I guess that gives a performance. We got to figure out what we're doing.
So true.
Oh, I
Yeah.
already have a song picked out.
All right.
um,
What does
okay.
Lady want to do?
It is Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, of course the remastered. And then I'm just like gonna go around and like prep and then like dig around in my stash for some like makeup to make my eyeliner heavy and make sure hit the waterline underneath or whatever. Like, Lady is prepared.
Hell yeah. Roll a craft check to see if you put on all your makeup.
Oh.
That 70.
What was the rest of this? It was Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. What remastered?
2015 remastered.
This one will be DMCA.
So
Yeah, it
true.
Oh yeah.
I want to listen to it, but we can't. Thank you for warning
As
me
a
because I
heads up.
would have clicked on that.
Go to private chat.
No, wait, no, I didn't turn it on. I didn't. Oh, that was this playing. We're good. We're good. Scared the shit out of me,
Is
dude.
there a remix of
Hemlock,
it?
you're fighting with a Morgrem.
Yeah.
How'd you find that out?
it's the only thing with green legs.
So true.
How'd you find that out?
I got scared that I dragged over the wrong tab for a second. I was like, wait, did I search it up in this?
No. There's a thing called the Pokedex, and I've been scrolling for the past couple of minutes.
There's this thing called the Pokédex. I've never heard of that. What is it?
A Morgrim named Craig.
Yeah.
I kind of love that, though. It fits him. Okay, so you're gonna need guitar, drums. You're gonna be singing, of course, lady. What else is needed?
Mhm.
I don't know. Other besides that,
Maybe a bass, a guitar, and drums. I feel like is a solid like band.
yes.
Okay.
So then we just gotta figure it out between the four of us which is which. But like obviously singing, so like, I'm down taking any of the instruments. If you have a preference.
I feel like new Dave would be best at drums. I don't know why.
It seems
Me
like
too.
music
A lot of
vibe.
legs.
Yeah,
Leg-
Yeah, I'm the only one with enough arms for how many instruments there are here. I'll take the drums. And he puts like one little leg on each one of the drums.
And then my performance is not that good.
My performance
So-
is pretty solid.
I think if you put me on
So-
bass, I'm not that perceived. Maybe.
Perfect. Let's do that, and I'll do guitar.
Okay, that sounds accurate. Do you still want me to do that craft check, DM?
Yes, please, just for your makeup.
How about a
Should
7?
we all try to put on some makeup?
You all should roll a craft check to put on some makeup if you would like.
Dang it! I wanted to put on makeup.
I wanted to put on makeup.
Float on over, we'll give you some.
I have my Bidnai right here.
I rolled really bad, so it's like eyeliner, but I didn't want to get too close to the very waterline. My whole body's kind of a waterline.
So
My
I-
whole body's a
It's a
waterline.
big circle.
Ah.
Some like big circles all around my eyes, and it's like full raccoon eyes when you're like too afraid to get too close to the edge.
I fuck with
But it's
that.
like a lot, so it's heavy.
I pass, but I
Maybe.
feel like I don't do like any specific eyeliner. I just take off my glass and then just like cover the part of my face that is gray and just make my whole head black.
Interesting.
I fuck with that.
I do too.
I already talked about putting on like the black eyeliner and just like kind of rocking out. I got a 7. So I'm also
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah,
You-
I'm also trying to flavor it. Give me a sec.
Okay, bet. Please do. I'm still working through this Pokemon's moves.
Okay. This seems like a lady thing to do. Okay, so I'm sitting there and I have like this little compact mirror and I'm like, oh my god, this is. And I'm like
Look at
darkening
her
my
butt.
eyeliner, right? And I bring out like the dark purple lipstick, and just like whole 9 yards. And then instead of, do I have a bow in my hair in my profile picture? Yeah. I change it out for a black bow. And then I turn around to everybody else. I'm like, do I look the part?
Yes.
Glitter and
Absolutely.
absolutely beautiful.
All right, sick. Yeah, at this point, the crowd is like beginning to boo. They're like, start playing some fucking music. We don't care about your makeup. Start fucking playing. And then like a few of them are like, you look sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
So, let's get this. And then I wait for you guys to start playing with the mic in my hand, ready to go.
Hell yeah. I think all the rest of these are 100% accurate. Yeah. You all begin the fight. Roll an initiative for me. That is a D20 plus your speed stat.
1. So 16.
Hang on.
Nat 20.
Dirty 20.
So a 30 overall.
Oh my.
So Bud has a 30. Pinchy, what did you get?
16.
And Hemlock?
20.
Lady didn't pick country music. How dare she?
Hey, you have to fit what goes on in your crowd.
I've had it in the
Absolutely. I
background this
just have
entire
to-
time. I like it.
Have you heard of the new EDM?
Stop.
I have been seeing that.
That
Yeah.
sounds terrible. All right. So we've got our battle going. Nice. Nice. I fuck with that, John.
It's the only way to remember.
Got to get in character.
So true.
It's
Yeah.
the only way.
So you all begin performing as the battle begins. First on the initiative is Bud. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna start with detect.
All right. Fuck with that.
Just prep myself.
Yeah. Bud, you like get in stance and your perception kind of you lock the fuck in essentially and you're ready for any attack coming your way.
We're locked in, boys.
Indeed. Craig is next. Craig is going to look at Hemlock and say, "Let's do this." And he sprints up to Pinchy and uses a play rough. It lands. Pinchy is going to take... Whoops, forgot to put that part down.
We're not doing the new system we talked about, right?
Not yet. I will talk it over with you guys at the end of this session, and we'll probably start next session if we all agree. Pinchy, you are going to take 16 damage minus your special physical defense. I also forgot to write that down.
Got it.
And then it is Hemlock's turn.
Hemlock is going to like rush in.
Okay.
And even though you said you're detected, right? Hemlock is gonna go for a full sludge.
Do you want to get this close then, or do you want a little bit more distance?
Can I get that close and then back up a little bit
Yeah, absolutely.
as like a rush fake backwards into? I rolled a
Yeah, I fuck with that.
20.
Mind games.
I rolled a 27, so that's gonna hit.
All right. Yeah, Bud did detect, so it's going to do 0 damage. You use sludge, and Bud just kind of like does a matrix dodge to avoid it. Like last fucking second, and the crowd goes crazy for it because it looked like the attack fully hit, and then Bud gets up and is just completely fine. That does make it Pinchy's turn, as long as Hemlock is finished.
Am I allowed to evaluate him?
Yeah, Bud, how much health do you have?
I'm sitting at 80 right now.
Yeah.
All right, Pinchy.
I am going to bug bite Craig.
Hell yeah. Roll that damage, or roll your accuracy.
32, so it hit.
All right, what's the neutral damage on that?
Neutral is 6 plus 9 is 15 plus 1 is 16. And then 2d6, you said?
Indeed, I forgot about that.
So 15 plus 8 is 23.
Good God. Where'd my calculator go?
And then I also want to evaluate.
Okay. Give me one moment here. You said 23. That's... Okay. The Morgrim, Craig, currently has 62 HP.
Got it.
And that rolls us back around to Bud.
Since Hemlock kind of faked me last turn, as I'm standing up from Matrix dodging the acid or whatever, I'm just gonna, like, with that upward momentum, just keep going forward, run at him. I'm gonna drop slide under him, and then hit him with an energy ball from behind.
Ooh, I love that. Roll your accuracy.
It is an 89.
Damn close. What's the resisted damage on that?
That's half base.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Be 5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
All right, Hemlock, 18 minus your special defense. Is there anything else
Okay.
Bud would like to do?
No, just as the energy ball lands, I'll hit the sick pose for the crowd.
All right, yeah, they go fucking nuts for the maneuver. They were still like in the middle of cheering for your Matrix dodge, and you hear they just get like even louder as you slide underneath them and smack at Hemlock with that energy ball. This is probably the sickest thing that's ever fucking happened.
Like, just hit me. They're just doing a Pokemon contest.
I didn't even piece that together, but you're so right.
Oh, I thought that was the whole vibe.
Yeah, and they're doing the stage portion where you have to like
Yeah,
hit the
this is
moves
what-
in time.
You're so
Yeah,
right.
this is what Lady literally lives for. Up her alley.
Hell yeah. All right, yeah. Craig is going to look right at Pinchy, and he's like, I knew that mask was gonna fucking hurt, dude. He's like, let's keep this going, and dives back in for another play rough. He is attempting to just like wrestle Pinchy essentially, and kind of get in close enough that you, because since you don't have like a neck, get in close enough that you can't bite him. He rolled an 85 on the accuracy, so I think he successfully gets the play rough off, but he probably like isn't able to stay grappled onto you. Pinchy is going to take another 16 damage, and your attack stat is going to go down by 1.
Oh no.
Just for this battle, not permanently. That makes it Hemlock's turn.
Good move, boyo, but can you hit what you can't see? I'm going to smoke screen.
Hell yeah, roll your accuracy.
Oh my, he misses. Got 97.
Yeah, you attempt to smoke
plug a little.
screen, and there's like, we'll say that the energy ball had like little bits of like grass and leaves in them, and they kind of
Sure.
have clogged your smoke screen pores temporarily.
Hey, what is this? This is not fair. I want a fair fight.
The announcer's like, the announcer pipes up and is like, the only rule here is no killing, dude. And the whole crowd like boos. Would Hemlock like to do anything else?
What's the surroundings? Like normal Pokemon battlefield, flat, dirt, like.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't say like dirt because it's a stage, but it is essentially
Sure.
like what you would imagine like a gym leader battle to look like. Like it's a big stage. It's got the whole decal on it where it's like, let's just draw it. That's crooked.
No, it would be crooked though. They'd make it crooked.
So true. Cool. There's your battle stage, and it's just like rubbery, turfy type of. It's a stage.
AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Ugh. That stuff hurts falling.
Then no, I don't think there's anything I want to do.
Okay. Pinchy.
We're bug biting again.
All right. Roll that accuracy.
53, so it hits.
Alrighty. And it was. Whoa, wait. Nope. You got to roll your 2d6. It's not the same.
7 plus 8, so 15 plus the 2d6.
Good God.
5 and 3, so 15 plus. I think. Hold on, I have to count again. 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus Fear Force is 1, so 15, and then plus 8 is 23.
God
But
damn.
that's what I did last time. So did I count wrong last time?
It is what you did last time. Well, you also have a -1 attack now, so that might have been.
Yeah, but I counted the -1, so it was plus 8. So I think last time should have been 24.
Oh well.
Oh well, 23 again.
23 again. All right. Would you like to do anything else?
I will just stand my ground and prep for the next play rough.
All right. Absolutely. Bud, that makes it your turn once more.
Gonna. Well, I think circle around like to the right side of Hemlock, like between him and Pinchy. Just kind of like real showy looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then throw another little energy ball at him. Wait, no. I want to go the other direction. I want to go opposite Craig.
This right here?
Just a hair to the right. Yeah. And then I'm going to throw another energy ball. With a 36 should hit.
Absolutely.
And I am going to use Pushy to make as much of that as possible go into pushing him back instead of damage.
Okay, yeah. We'll say it'll do your special attack modifier will be halved for that. Does that sound all right?
Sounds good. So it'll put me down at 13 damage.
Hemlock, 13 minus your special defense. And you're
Okay.
going to get shoved back approximately this far. Well, this far.
Throw him into Craig.
Almost. He's floaty, so he can stop himself.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
All right. Craig is going to look at Pinchy. He's going to say, "You're not going to do that anymore. I'm sick of that mask."
Yes, I am.
He's like, "What are you, a fucking wuss? Use something else." As he uses Torment.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use disable on him.
Wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, Pinchy can no longer use the same move 2 turns in a row. That's what that
Alright.
does, right?
Yeah, you just can't repeat the same move.
Yeah, okay.
Then. Oh no, not my turn yet.
Yeah, it is. Craig is going to do that, and he's going to prep himself to, like, run forward again. Like, he's getting down in, you know, the stance like runners get into before they start a sprinting track thing. He's getting down in that position. That does make it Hemlock's turn.
Hemlock's going to look up at Bud and be like, "Oh, we're still playing games, I see. You're gonna push me back? Well,
Never stop playing games.
you might think differently." He's gonna use Sludge again.
Okay.
23, so it's gonna land.
And that's super effective damage, so 1.5 times base.
Math.
A mortal enemy. Math.
That should be 15 minus.
So that's
Yep.
All right. Hemlock successfully landing his first move in this battle. Half the crowd goes wild and half of them start booing as you realize that a lot of them are on Pinchy and Bud's side.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Ooh, damn. Would Hemlock like to do anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Pinchy.
I am going to bulldoze Craig.
Hell yeah. Roll your accuracy.
26.
Sounds like it hits to me. What's the neutral damage on that?
14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
17. All right, yeah.
And then can I evaluate Craig again?
Absolutely. As you use bulldoze, the ground on the stage shakes and he like loses his footing as he was about to take off running. Craig currently has, as he falls to the ground, you evaluate, and he currently has 35 HP.
All right.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
That is all.
All right, Bud, it is your turn. You just took a nasty
Hey.
sludge.
I sure did. Hemlock, how high do you usually float? What's your like a couple feet? 1 foot?
I don't even know.
I don't even.
How do I figure that out, DM?
You choose right now.
Okay. I rolled a D100 and I can float up to 59 feet.
3
Well,
feet
like right
sounds
now though, like
reasonable.
casually, are you that like
Oh,
About-
casually, yeah, I'm 59 feet in the air.
just gonna start throwing
Uh,
rocks?
No, usually he's probably like 4 feet up.
So not
He wants to be tall, but he knows
Oh.
he's not.
My God. The chat. I love it.
Shitty mascara and all.
Thought it was a safe time to
love the-
like take a quick 30 seconds to go use the bathroom, and then Jason's like, DM.
That's why you
love
gotta
that
tell
you
us so
guys-
we know not to ask you.
I was like, James was asking him a question. I was like, this is perfect. I can sneak away. Nobody's gonna notice. And then-
Everyone
You were
knows.
wrong.
The no bitches, but DM.
Oh, please
Okay,
make
hold-
that. Please make
Hold
that.
on. I'm getting it up.
I like how you put the eyeliner on Spinnerak's back too.
Yes.
Too.
So good.
Well, since you're floating so high, 4 whole feet, I'm gonna do another little sprint toward you. Gonna kind of hook toward Pinchy and then go back toward Hemlock again. I'm doing another slide. I'm gonna try to slide behind Craig, but as I go under Hemlock, I'm going to use Mega Drain,
Ooh, I like it.
and I'm gonna use Pushy to pull with Mega Drain to pull him down to the ground.
Okay, yeah. I will, since it's like a quick maneuver that you're trying to use it while you're underneath him, I'm going to have you roll accuracy at disadvantage.
First accuracy is 46. Second accuracy is 53. Those are both good.
All right, and we will go we will go ahead and that's got me giggling too much. I have to minimize Discord. And
Mute 'em,
we'll
mute 'em.
we'll have your special attack modifier again for the pushy. I think that's just like a fair. We'll just do that like moving forward. Does that sound alright?
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mega Drain at half is 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5 is 10 damage.
10 damage minus your special defense, Hemlock.
Okay.
And
And I'll gain half that.
go ahead. Oh yeah, let him know what half of it is.
It's only -1.
Oh yeah, so you get 1 back, bud.
Cool.
Hemlock, roll.
Special defense.
Wait, what? No, sorry. No. I only have 1 special defense, so it's only -1
Oh.
on my end.
Oh,
My bad. So
How much
I-
damage
it's
did you take?
9.
9 damage.
damage.
So
So I'll gain 5.
yep.
Sorry about
It's like
that. In my head, that made like a little sense.
9 defense? Jesus.
Dude, I wish. I would be tanking everything.
I guess
I become
to be
so
fair,
much
I
better
have
as a
9
wheezing.
attack.
I got into this fight with a lot of confidence, and I remembered my stats suck.
Well,
To be
Pinchy
honest,
gave
that
me
is so Hemlock.
the bad matchup.
Very Hemlock. What'd you say? Sorry.
Pinchy gave me the bad matchup, so all my stuff's doing half, and I'm taking double.
True.
The
Yeah,
thing But the thing is
Completely
you're doing
forgot
the same
about
amount of
that.
damage.
Yeah.
You're taking double, and I'm taking resisted, and we're doing roughly the same amount of damage.
True, actually.
Didn't you do like 13 to me last time?
And that was with Pushy. That was with my
Yeah.
special attack half.
Yeah. And my max has been 12 or something.
Hemlock's got to get some practice in.
Practice? What am I supposed to do against a detect and then a miss?
True,
A
true.
97 on a 90.
Go ahead and roll a survival to see if you take damage from hitting the stage.
Let's go. I rolled a 20.
That sounds like a success.
Oh, I didn't. I rolled a fucking 2.
Oh, that's a critical success. Yeah. Bud pulls you down and you were like
I got levitate, baby.
Yeah, you've got levitate and you were expecting the dive under move as soon as he started running again, so you've kept yourself in the air. That does make it Craig's turn. Craig is going to Yeah, okay. Craig's gonna, from the ground, kind of like look up at Pinchy. He's like, "Oh, a distance fight, huh? That's what I'm best at." And he smirks and his teeth dazzle and gleam, and
Ha
they...
ha ha! I guess what you did there.
Thank you. They hit Pinchy for... I never wrote down Playrough's damage. How did I know how much damage I was doing to you?
Magic.
Are you
I was just fucking making up
lying to
numbers,
me?
I guess. I have no idea. I must have been like looking at the other move. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the accuracy. I have no clue. Pinchy from this Dazzling Gleam is going to take 15 damage. Minus your special defense. And Craig is going to go ahead and stand up, and I think his ideal move here would be to stand up and take like a jump back to like create more distance. Bud, roll, I guess, either survival or perception. No, roll either survival or finesse to see if he like bumps into you when he jumps back.
Survival's double finesse, so we're gonna roll that one. Hey, 88. It doesn't pass either way.
Yeah, so Craig takes a hop back and knocks into Bud. Bud, you've fallen on the ground. You were caught unaware, and you were knocked down on your ass on stage. And Craig probably also is on the ground again. He's like,
Perfect.
"Hey, watch it!" And then it is Hemlock's turn.
Oh. Sorry, I'm drawing something. Hemlock. So he didn't get pulled down. But he's going to then like slowly, like float down and get really, really close, and kind of like almost whisper to Bud. He goes, but in like an exhausted like pant. You fight real good. And I think you know you might best me, but I've always said never fight a fight you don't think you can't win. So I'll see you in 1 second. And you see as he starts to glow really quickly. And he uses self-destruct.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god, no!
Yeah, roll your accuracy.
Do it for the bit.
Do you imagine missing?
I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
No!
I can take it.
You probably can actually.
Yeah, so that's double base damage.
Oh, maybe you don't. Okay.
It's
No,
2
you
plus
do.
5
You
times.
do. Is it just double?
It's just double base damage.
Okay.
Well, 'cause
Oh, no, because it's not super effective, because it's a normal type
Oh, yeah,
attack.
yeah.
It's a normal type. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 47
well.
points of damage to anybody that it hits.
Yep,
That's
that
a lot
is
of
that is
damage.
everybody on
Because
stage.
technically it's everybody.
That is everybody on stage, not the performers,
I was like, wait,
not the
wait.
performers. That is everybody in the fight. You said how
Panic.
much?
We get caught in the crossfire.
47.
47
Minus special defense.
minus.
Physical defense.
Physical.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And in true and mystery dungeon fashion, if the DM will let me,
Oh.
Absolutely.
as soon as you die in mystery dungeon, he uses his reviver seed and he comes right back up to full health and he goes,
No!
"You ready to dance, buddy?"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hemlock fully explodes. The crowd goes dead fucking silent. There's a huge smoke screen around. Did Bud or Pinchy survive that attack?
Yeah,
I did not.
I'm good.
Pinchy,
I did
okay.
not.
Pinchy did not
I
survive.
did not.
Craig
Oh,
did
no!
not survive.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
Bud and Hemlock on the stage. Hemlock explodes, and the entire stage is enveloped in a cloud of smoke, and the whole crowd goes dead silent. There's no sound happening, and out of
We have to, like,
nowhere,
stop our performance.
out of nowhere, a beam of bright yellow light shines down from the heavens and hits the stage in the middle of this smoke, and everyone just hears Hemlock say,
Huh?
what did Hemlock say when after he revived?
Oh, you ready to dance again or something like that?
He says that, and the crowd goes fucking wild. Just absolutely screaming, cheering, hollering. Things are getting thrown on stage. As the smoke clears and Craig and Pinchy have been knocked clear to the edge of the stage. Whoops. And are completely knocked out. Bud is, I assume, barely hanging on.
I got 25 health left. I'm fine.
Oh my god. This guy's fucking unkillable.
And I have anchors, so I can't get pushed away. So I'm just like
Oh.
my arm over my face, like
You anime slid back.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And I'm like down on one knee because Craig pushed into me, so I'll just like stand up after that.
fuck
That's
yeah.
Feel
ridiculous.
dramatic.
That is absolutely what I'm looking for. Bud is like covered in black soot on his entire front half as he like removes his arm from in front of his eyes and he looks back up at Hemlock and smirks. Does Bud have a comeback?
Oh.
Oh, I forgot what you
That's
said.
great.
You want
You
to
said
dance
ready
Ready to
again?
dance.
Ready to dance again? That's it.
I'll move my arm out from in front of my face and like hold it out like to you, like let's.
Let's.
Oh, dude, I'm actually getting goosebumps. This is fucking sick as hell.
This is so cool.
I think that, unfortunately, is a great place to stop the combat and get into this performance.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even know how to follow that.
I
You
don't
wanna
even
change
know.
your song choice.
I think I should.
TNT by
Never seen that one.
Oh.
Yes.
It's the Tony Hawk song.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I was thinking more like Doom, like rip and tear.
Oh my gosh. Huh.
Well, I'm gonna use that as an opportunity to go fill my water bottle up.
Understandable.
I'll be back.
So, our band now. We have New Dave on drums, Lady on mic, and then what are Clay and Bolo doing?
I'm bass,
Uh,
and Clay
I'm
is
guitar.
guitar.
Okay, hell yeah. Clay's on the electric guitar, Bolo's on bass. You all are playing TNT by, what was it, fucking AC/DC or some shit?
Yes.
Just a bunch of letters from the
I
alphabet.
believe so. Yes.
Yes.
You
Pride
all... Let's go ahead and start off with a performance roll.
Oh heck yeah!
From each of
Alrighty.
us.
Yep.
I already know.
Dave also has to roll. That's Skip Loom.
Glorious. 15.
I got a 14.
Ooh.
92.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so this band, with no former practice and seemingly no experience on their previous instruments, Lady and Clay are just like in sync. They're locked in. New Dave and Bolo are the opposite.
Yeah.
New Dave and Bolo
I
both
don't have my
fail,
glasses
so
on. I don't know guitar. I'm doing bad.
Hey, BM. Can I do what the lead singers do when something's going awry to like go over and interact with said not so great performance person and like liven up and boost up morale while doing the performance?
yeah, absolutely. We will take that into account for our next roll.
Okay.
You start singing. The singing sounds beautiful. The electric guitar feels completely natural to Clay. It's almost like you were born to play this instrument. Bolo's struggling without her glasses and with her feathered arms to hit the right strings on the bass. And
Can't pluck them.
yeah, New Dave has never tried moving all of his legs like individually before, so you're singing and playing to just absolute offbeat drums. You have no backing track, essentially. You have like the melody of the song down and all of the backing is just not fucking there.
Lows.
So, Lady, you go over to Bolo, I assume,
Yes.
and you start trying to hype her up as you continue to sing. The crowd is not impressed, but they seem more enveloped in the fight than they are like your performance, and that's kind of why they put the music that's why they put the band up front, is because they knew everyone was going to be watching the battle, so they wanted performers to get their spotlight.
Yeah.
So Bolo, you will get advantage as I'm trying to make this more interesting than just rolling performance over and over.
There's endurance. I feel like if you're playing an instrument, depending on what you're playing, you would need an endurance, especially if you're on drums. Keeping up with the everything.
While I
pull up
agree,
that karaoke track.
I think this round we're going to have Clay and Lady can roll performance again, and Bolo and New Dave will roll a finesse to see if they can kind of get the handle on things.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, my finesse isn't much better, but it's a little bit better.
I got a 9.
Hell yeah.
All right. I got a 35, which passes.
Hell yeah.
Ayo.
Fail.
Oh no.
So, in a repeat of what just happened,
I should have gone to fight.
I should have gone to.
Lady is encouraging Bolo, and it's only making her more nervous as a spotlight comes down on
Making it
Lady,
worse.
and it's like sharing with Bolo, and it's just kind of like highlighting how bad you're doing, and you get it like worse. Pinchy is like Pinchy's an empath. He's feeling Bolo's uncomfortability. He's not able to focus. He's never been on stage before. He's nervous. He's never seen this many Pokemon in his entire life. He is struggling to get a handle on himself as Clay just continues ripping through this guitar. They put down a spotlight on Lady and Clay. Clay gets like a dimmer, like a colored spotlight, while Lady gets like the regular illuminated one, so she's still shining the most. The crowd, I think, at this point would finally kind of start clocking that Lady is a shiny Pokemon, and they start paying a little bit more attention to the band. Let's have Bolo and New Dave roll endurance to see if they can get a hold of themselves.
Okay, pass.
Hell yeah.
33.
As the crowd begins to pay much more attention to Lady, I think New Dave and Bolo both take notice of this, and they're able to finally like focus on themselves a bit, gather up a little bit. Let's roll performance with advantage. Lady and Clay, you
Okay.
can roll regular performance, no advantage.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
I'm glad I gave myself advantage. That was a
I got a
96.
14.
Hell yeah.
45.
Ooh.
You failed with
45 still
advantage, Bolo?
passes.
My performance is 30, and I rolled 2 50s.
Ah, that's fucked up.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
no.
I should have just gone and done the fight, but we're here now.
We're in it now. Yeah, Pinchy, LOL. New Dave starts to get a hold of himself and is like getting a lot more comfortable with the drums. He's starting to finally play on beat and, like I said, focus on himself more than he's focusing on the crowd or any of the like Clay or Lady. Bolo, as you kind of start to get the hang of things, you're like, all right, cool. Starting to learn how to play this guitar. It kind of clocks in again that you have feathers and not fingers, and that plucking is really hard, and it just all goes right back out of whack. I'll say that you're...
If I have the idea to stop using my wings and start using my beak, can I get advantage again on the next?
Yeah, absolutely. You are still locked in on yourself and not like worried about what anybody else is thinking because of that succeeded endurance check. So yeah, you realize what's going on and you start to use your beak to pluck the strings instead.
I just like set the guitar down and I just start like a chicken.
Yes, swear. Go ahead and use the move pluck for this.
Okay. I can do that.
Please just don't critically fail. That would be so embarrassing.
Oh, no.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, 49.
Do the roar. Okay, yeah.
Do the roar.
You set the bass guitar down on the ground, and you're able to hold the frets with one of your feet as you pluck at the strings. And it starts to all make sense. You start playing, it's like a little bit out of tune, I'll say. Because, like, you're still figuring out... You don't know how to play guitar at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so you're still figuring out, like, how the strings on the frets affect the way that what your plucking sounds like. Lady and Clay. What moves do you have, Lady?
Lady has Life Dew, Psychic, Psybeam, and Draining Kiss.
All right. Clay, what are you rocking with?
I've got Mud Shot, Rock Smash, Water Pulse, and Rock Throw.
Okay.
I can do some pretty, like, Water Pulse water feature effects.
I fuck with that. Yeah. Clay, you're feeling confident in your performance. You're feeling really good on your electric guitar that you've never touched and are somehow absolutely shredding with. You use a water pulse. How would you like to use this what kind of effect are you going for?
So like, you know how sometimes on stages, like, is this to a festival sort of crowd, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so like imagine like water cannons, two of them going off at the same time, straight up in the air as pillars of water. Can I do that in any way?
Ooh,
Or is
absolutely.
that too much?
No, I fuck with that. Roll performance.
37.
That sounds like a pass to me.
Yeah, that's a pass.
All right, yeah. Clay successfully uses water pulse to create two little jets of water from his mouth as he continues to shred on the guitar. The crowd starts to go crazy. There's like a splash zone up front. People are rocking with it. They're whipping their hair around, throwing water back on stage, etc., etc. Lady, would you like to use like draining kiss or something to like blow a kiss at the crowd, or would you like to use psychic to do something with the stage, etc., etc.?
As much as I already hate myself for suggesting, but hear me out, okay? I use Life Dew because for whatever reason I can just imagine like a droplet like splashing into water or whatever. But I was gonna say, can I like make that as into like not a hypnosis, but like where people can see that psychically and do a blowing a kiss kind of dealio at the end of it, if that makes sense.
Okay,
are hard.
I get what you mean. Like you're almost projecting somewhat of a hologram of like
Yes.
a raindrop, like almost like the Calm Mind animation.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a performance.
Oh, all day. 7.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. You successfully get into the minds of everyone in the crowd somehow while still focusing on your performance.
Fuck yeah.
And you psychically project this life dew in their head, and as the water as the droplet hits kind of the surface of the water, they get an image, or it like, how do I phrase this? It's like they get an image of you like blowing a kiss at them and winking, but it like fades over you on the stage like actually doing that.
That is cool as hell.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. How else can I do this? Bolo. Roll another performance check for me. I'm trying so hard to make this interesting. I'm sorry.
No, I just have a bad performance. It's okay. Oh, that's a 1.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Bolo finally rocks into her
Yes!
stride. A point comes in the song for a bass solo? Question mark? Does that exist?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. A break in the song comes on for a bass solo. There's a spotlight on Bolo for her solo.
Yeah, Bolo solo.
Bolo solo. That would be the title of the episode if we were like doing that.
Bolo
What I do-
solo.
Yeah.
Bolo solo and Hemlock's crash out.
Ooh.
Okay, wait,
God.
can you? Can you please? This is
I
great.
think to flavor it as me getting better, I think it'd be like, because I'm using my beak, I start using my claws on like the fret to control the notes. So I use power trip.
Ooh,
And that-
I like that.
because technically what that's supposed to do is it just makes me gain 2 damage for every increased stat. But, like, I don't know, like it darkens my face or something, or gives me the aura of being cooler. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I fuck with that. You start using power. You start to get into the swing of things, and as you get more confident, you use a power trip to kind of just like keep on like rocking, like give yourself more of a confidence boost. Like, yeah, I'm kicking ass right now, and I fucking know it, and it is showing. The crowd is going in fucking sane. They absolutely did not expect this from Bolo, from the way the performance started, and so they're like, holy shit, like she figured it out. This is the sickest fucking solo I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you an inspiration for this performance that you can use
Okay.
because of that, because of the one, frankly. As your solo ends, we get back into everybody else. Let's roll a specialist knowledge to see if everyone can get back into the swing of things after witnessing what that incredible solo.
Including me.
I think you're good. I think you're
Okay.
flying high right now.
Okay.
You flying high.
Unless you wanna.
Get back into it.
We fly high.
Phil.
No lie.
Yes, so specialist
What am I
knowledge.
rolling? Specialist. Oh, thank God.
Specialist
I got a
right
27 and I passed. I was a little worried.
Clay.
What was I rolling for?
Special
Specialist
knowledge. Yep.
Okay, yeah, cool. I rolled a 95, so no.
Clay is enraptured by Bolo's performance and has forgotten that he's on stage. As the song begins to pick back up, you are realizing once again that this is an instrument that you've never played before, and you're starting to get like nervous about your own performance based on what you just saw from Bolo, knowing full well that she was like worse off than you at the beginning, and it's just like throwing off your groove.
You threw off my groove.
Threw off my groove, bro.
Oh no.
At this point, I think the crowd is like beginning. They're still going crazy for what's going on. New Dave completely passed that, by the way. He's rocking back. He's so proud of Bolo. You have a beat to your song. The only thing that's messing up right now is the electric guitar. I think at this point, the crowd is reacting to the battle in such a way that they are throwing things on the stage. Everybody roll finesse to see if you can dodge all the things that are being thrown on the stage as a mosh pit begins to break out in the crowd.
You said finesse?
Indeed.
Okay, I passed.
Or athletics, I suppose, if you want.
Nope. I do not want that, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
Pass.
pass, but I do not want athletics no matter what.
Clay?
Either way, it's the same way, and I failed real bad.
That's
Only
okay.
46, so not that bad.
Pinchy also failed.
You keep saying pinchy.
Fuck, dude. It's because he's got the pincers on his little face, and that's yeah. New Dave fails. I need to put like a fucking user like that. I need to put that "Hi, my name is New Dave" like over this image on the screen. Yeah, so things are getting thrown on stage. Everyone's kind of rocking with Bolo right now, so nothing's really getting thrown at her. They're all like intentionally avoiding, whereas everyone else is just haphazardly throwing things up. They're not trying to hit you guys, but they're also not trying to avoid you like they are Bolo. Lady is gracefully spinning around, dancing and dodging everything that's getting thrown at her. Clay is still wrapped up in trying to get back into his groove. Clay, you are going to take 5 damage from a helmet that somebody threw on stage and hit you. New Dave is going to take 5 damage because he is on a drum set and cannot move or dodge, and also failed his roll. Dave will also take 5 damage. Shit, I had an idea for what else was gonna happen. Everybody roll. Everybody roll an endurance check. I'm rolling poorly tonight.
Well, I don't feel confident in this roll.
I did really
45. That's not
99.
bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I pass.
Okay. Yeah, as the mosh pit breaks out in front of the stage, Lady and Bolo are focused on what they're doing. They're not getting distracted. New Dave gets very distracted by what's going on. He's like, why are they fighting? I thought we were putting on a good show. I didn't mean to make anybody mad. Why are you mad at each other? We're the ones that are on the stage. And he's just way too flustered. He's like freaking out. He doesn't understand what's happening.
Oh.
His beat is completely off. He's just out of it right now. He's overstimulated, probably having a little bit of a panic attack. Clay, as you're focused on figuring out this electric guitar again, one of the moshers manages to hook one of your back fins, and you get yanked down off of the stage into the mosh pit. I'm going to have to ask you to roll an athletics check.
Oh no. Crowd
I've been rolling
surf.
real bad.
Crowd surf.
Okay. You said athletic?
Yes.
Oh no, is my speakers working?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, we didn't hear anything after you asked about the athletics.
Oh, incredible. 39, so I failed.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you are getting just absolutely tossed around in this mosh pit. Can you go ahead and take roll a d12?
Oh god. Is that the little like 5-sided one? Well, I mean like the pentagon?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
You take 11 damage from this mosh pit.
All right, that's real. Just getting stomped on everywhere.
Real.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
Shoved around, pushed. You're still like attached to the stage from your guitar's like cord.
It's like screeching at the same time. Just
Yeah, very much that. Would anyone on stage like to try to help Clay in any way?
Yeah, can I try and fly over and try and pick him up?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you abandoning your bass guitar on stage?
I think yes, because the bass doesn't do too much in a song.
Okay, yeah. You abandon your bass guitar on the stage and you start flying out into the crowd. Roll me an athletics check to see if, well, yeah. Roll athletics to see if you can manage to like get down to Clay without like running into anybody.
34. My athletics is a 35.
Oh my god, dude, you've been doing those tonight.
I've either been really bad or like really close.
So yeah, you successfully get down and you are able to grab Clay with your little talons. But at this point, the crowd is pissed. They're like, you've ruined our mosh. The bass is what keeps the music moving. There's now no guitars. It's just ladies singing over the drums that are offbeat and terrible. Lady's the only one doing well right now.
Oh gosh.
And they begin to kind of attack Bolo as well. They're throwing things at you. They're trying to grab you. They're screaming. They're pissed off. Roll a survival check. And Clay, yeah, you also roll survival.
Ooh, pass.
66.
66 a fail, question mark?
I'm looking. You said survival.
Yes.
Oh, it's a fail by 1.
Oh. Yeah, so
Brutal.
Bolo, you said you succeeded?
Yeah.
You are deft enough in the air now that you are a Corvus Squire instead of a Rookity that you're able to dodge the things being thrown at you. You're able to kind of maneuver away from the claws and the punches that are coming your way. People are still screaming at you. It's still hurting, like, mentally. Clay is not so lucky as you get lifted out of the crowd by Bolo. A lot of the Pokemon are pissed. They're like, hey, we want to go on stage. Why do you get special privileges? Blah, blah, blah. All this and that. And they're clawing at your legs. They're, like, grabbing onto you. Yeah, you're able to, like, get out of the crowd, I'll say, since Bolo succeeded both her checks. But you are damaged once again. Can you roll a d6 for me? Or make it a d8. Sorry.
Is that for me and for Clay?
Just for Clay.
Just for Clay. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Which one is it?
A d8, please.
I rolled the wrong one. Okay, that's this one. I rolled a 5.
A 5. You will take 5 more damage from being clawed as you are taken out of this crowd. We'll say that you all managed to get back onto stage. Lady and New Dave will roll another performance check.
Yes.
New Dave succeeds.
Hold on, ladies. Succeeds.
All right. You all are able... Dave... Fuck. Yeah, no, that's his name. God damn.
New Dave.
Holy
You
shit.
forgot the new.
New Dave gets his bearings. He's like locked in on the drums. He doesn't see what's going on with Clay and Bolo. Lady, you are a trained professional, thanks to your mother, and you are just able to keep pushing through this despite all the chaos. Can Clay and Bolo roll me another performance check to see how you get back into all of this?
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
20.
So it's a 97.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Clay is in pain. You
He's
actually
not doing well.
fully lost your electric guitar when people were like clawing at you to get back on stage. They like ripped the strap off your back. You no longer have an instrument. Bolo, you got right back to your shit. You found your groove. You did not lose it. You're feeling heroic. You're still on your power trip. And yeah, Clay, what would you like to do in lieu of losing your instrument for this performance before the crowd is like beginning to look at you angrily? They're pissed off that you got lifted from the crowd and are now on stage. They're pissed off that you're not doing anything, that you don't have an instrument, you're not contributing, and you're just kind of like standing there. What would you like to do?
So I think we would like look around and start to get really nervous about everything. Just like, oh god, everyone's looking at me. Here we go, and just start kind of like shimmying side to side, doing step touches to try to performatively dance his way back into performing because he doesn't have anything else but his body right now.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Roll. Let's do persuasion.
Doing like the wave, things like that. 75.
Because you're a water type. Did sorry, did a 75 pass?
No.
Okay, yeah. The crowd is like, "What the hell are you doing? Who fucking dances like that to a metal song?" Blah blah. They're not happy with Clay right now. At this point, we're gonna say the crowd's getting pretty unhappy. They're a little bit sick of the song. They're like, this performance has been crazy. It's been all over the place. We're not happy with you guys. They're starting to like boo you and like tell you to get off stage and everything. What would you all like to do to recover this?
I don't
I was about
know.
to say.
Is there a way to dazzle them so much that they forget
Razzle
everything that's
dazzle.
happened?
Clay, roll perception.
Man, I'm not doing too well with these. 77, which doesn't pass at all.
Okay, yeah, you look around and you fail to like think to look backstage or anything, and so you're just like looking at the empty stage for like something to do or something to grab, and it is just like flat ground with lights and fans to like keep you guys cool. But yeah, you're not able to find anything to dazzle the crowd with. Lady, would you like to roll a perception check for me?
Yes, I would be okay doing that for you, sir.
Can I also roll perception?
Absolutely.
12.
I have an idea if this all goes to shit. I might have something spectacular. up my sleeve.
Okay, I was about to say, I got stuff too. I'm excited.
Bolo, what did you get?
I got a 60 out of 65, so I passed.
Okay. Clay, before I continue on, what is your spectacular plan?
Now, before I continue on,
Well, I kind of have this thing where I can call upon a myth, but it makes it so I get a guaranteed critical hit. But could this be a guaranteed critical, like, oh my god, dazzle and call upon, like, Victini?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a critical hit or anything, but I will say that you're able to call upon Victini and get them like on stage for at least a brief period of time.
Cool.
So
Do you want to do that? I could flavor it if you want me to.
Yeah, I'll let you think on that before you do that. Lady and Bolo, you do notice there are things backstage. There are like stage hands that are clearly panicking and trying to get Clay's attention, and he's just like so locked in on the crowd that he's not noticing them. Some of them are holding like laser pointers, some of them are holding like glow sticks and stuff, replacement instruments and whatnot. Is there anything Lady or Bolo would like to do? Yeah.
I don't. So the crowd is definitely going wild in not the right way.
Right.
Um,
It's starting to lean toward that way, I'll say. Some of them are
Okay.
still really enjoying what's going on, but it's starting, like, you can tell that, like, slowly but surely they are becoming unhappy.
so
The
like
approval meter's
rock,
going down.
I was
Right.
about to say, in like Rock Band, it's heading towards that yellow area. where
Very
it's
much
caution,
that.
Where you're crappy.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to make a decision. Say a number.
12.
Okay. We're going with it. So I was thinking to break out my harp and give Clay a new instrument, the mic, to see if he would do any better with singing. And then the harp can calm the souls of the people in the crowd.
Okay.
Kind of not like a
I like it.
Jigglypuff, but like a just like a chill, because we all know that I used Life Dew kind of imagery.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if I can calm the craze.
Roll me a DC 30 check.
Okay, hold on.
Gosh.
DC 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be slightly dumb. Which size is that?
It's a roll a D100, and then if you
Roll
get
the
a
D1, you just have
30
to
or
get lower
less,
than a 30.
yeah.
Oh, how about a 3?
Fuck you. All right,
Oh my
yeah.
I can take a
Alright,
picture to
alright.
show you.
They,
I promise I'm not cheating.
the crowd, you pass the microphone to Clay, and you break out your harp, and the meter quickly like shoots way far down, and then you begin to play, and they're all like, wait a second, because at first they're like, we're at a rock concert, we're looking for metal, what the fuck are you doing with a harp? This has nothing to do with what we want to hear, like,
The
boo,
natural
fuck you.
hated. Yeah.
And then as you get to like playing a little bit, they start to warm up. They're like, oh wait, no, this kind of goes fucking crazy, like this is kind of hard. At that point, Clay, you are now holding the microphone. How would you like to, what's your flavor on summoning Victini?
Oh.
Oh, I think that I'm just sitting there in such a panic. Everything's gone to shit. Everything's falling apart. Yeah, I've been ripped apart. I'm getting stomped on. I'm getting hurt. I'm like calling to any god, anything that would listen. Like, please help. I need something dazzling. I need a star. I need a true star moment here. And then Victini just like pops up however you want them to.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Is there anything you want to say to the crowd as you witness Victini begin to slowly float down to the stage with like sparkles behind them in a very magical girl entrance moment?
Like, say to the crowd?
Yeah, if you want, you're
Yeah.
holding the microphone
You
at this
have
point.
a mic.
Oh man.
If you don't want to say
Oh,
anything,
man.
that's also fine.
I'll just go, and then I'll just be like, introducing Victini, my own personal friend. Take
All
it
right.
away.
Absolutely.
The SNL celebrity guest, and ladies and gentlemen, her.
Literally, then just run.
Yeah, sick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Victini
Victini.
Victini slowly floats down to the stage and lands like right in the middle up front. Like, you guys are organized like this, and Victini lands just right here, like right in front of Lady, and absolutely steals the show. It's dancing around, it's enjoying the music, it's like looking at the crowd, it's using fire type moves, it's getting pyrotechnics in the show and everything, and the crowd starts to go fucking crazy again as Victini, the victory Pokemon, begins to help you all succeed, essentially. Lady, can you roll an endurance check to see how you handle this?
Oh, fuck yeah, I can.
Oh no.
43.
Is that a success?
Yeah, my endurance is 70.
All right. You inherently understand that this is enhancing your performance more than it's harming it, and it's making the crowd happy. So even though Victini is stealing the spotlight for a quick like 5-10 seconds, you're like totally fine with it, because at the end of the day, it was your harp that like began to calm the crowd down and kind of like opened up for Victini to do this. And they're not going to be around for long. You just like inherently know this.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you all continue performing. The crowd's going crazy. Everything's going great. And all of a sudden, there is a giant explosion behind you. And all of you stop performing before you hear Hemlock say, you want to dance again, or whatever the line was.
Oh my god.
Let's forget this.
You want to dance again?
let's
For
forget
now
this
on.
line for like 12 more times.
You want to keep dancing, buddy?
You want to keep dancing, buddy? The crowd begins to scream. You all get your cue to begin performing again. And that, Victini, when you guys turn around, Victini's gone. And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Oh gosh.
I think that's
So-
That's a good stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
so I have been
I
working.
also. Oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. I've been working on this thing since the beginning of us playing, and I wanted to show you guys. This is my character sheet. Here's a still photo, and then there's also like a little video kind of giving a tour. I finished it tonight.
Hell yeah.
So,
I see it. I want to see it.
it
Yeah.
will be. It's sending currently. The video will take a little bit to send, but there's little Easter eggs of just stuff. I guess they're not super Easter eggy since I in the video talk about most of them. But also,
Yeah.
It's all
but
good.
it all started because part of it got stained on my paper, and I was like, well, I'm not letting that be a thing. No. Apparently, the file is too big. Okay.
Oh.
Rude.
That's
Still
homophobic.
photo it is.
During Pride Month.
During Pride
I know,
Month.
right?
During Pride
During Pride.
of all times.
See if
I'll
you
do that.
can email it to me real quick, Hemlock.
Oh, I got
there
the
it goes.
photo.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
the photo.
Oh my gosh.
I just
What?
I sent
Oh
you my
my
email. See if
God.
you can email it to me and I can pull it up like for the stream.
But say I don't have nitro, so that's why it's like it doesn't like me.
Oh, holy shit. This is so much improved
I
from
love
what it was
it.
before.
Yeah, I've been going to
Oh.
town.
you have been going to town.
A little explosion up in the corner.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite little bits actually. Me trying to remember how to write an email.
This
I believe
is
in you.
so cool.
Yeah, this is sick as
God.
fuck, dude.
It's like all the little things.
The more you look, the more you see.
Mhm. This is a
Especially with the, like,
masterpiece.
not effective and neutral and super effective. Like,
Yeah, I kind of needed like something to remind myself,
uh-huh.
and so
Smart.
I did that.
That's fair.
I think this is the right one. Nope. Okay, my email also says it won't send.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
that's so
Upload
sad.
it to
Rude.
Google Drive.
Oh yeah, you
Like-
could upload it to the Google Drive maybe. Is there room in there?
Maybe.
Do you have access to
I-
upload things into the Google Drive?
You can put it on YouTube.
I guess I could put it on YouTube. It's not. I mean, you guys can see most of it right there.
Yeah.
That was basically it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also, I wanted to say, whenever Lady said, like, oh yeah, like I take out my harp, I immediately thought of the scene in the Aristocats.
Oh my god.
In the middle of everybody wants to be a cat where they're like blaring out, and then
Yes.
suddenly she's on the harp.
Well,
Hell yeah.
I was gonna just try to save it, but Caleb went with an even number because it was a 50-50 shot.
Mhm.
I was trying to decipher. It's like a coin flip, but for the DM. So he technically got to roll too. And I didn't think the harp thing was gonna go. And then when I saw that 3, I was like, oh, thank God. Oh,
Yeah, hell yeah. I think my favorite part of this is like the smoke that's going through like the little boxes. This little yellow smoke on the right side.
Oh yeah.
That goes
I think it's
pretty
really cool.
fucking
so
hard.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fuck with
Oh, and
this
I'm just
heavy.
now noticing the arsenic in the character name.
Do you
Yeah,
know
so
how many
did that.
sessions it took me to realize that said arsenic upside down and it wasn't just like some fucking doodle? I think I realized it 2 sessions ago, and it's been there since like the second session.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
I love that though. And like the gem is cracked. Ah.
So
I
good.
love.
Cracked, kind of.
Are you
but
alright
yeah.
if I put this like on the video, Chasen?
Yeah, do it. That's fun.
Yeah.
Hell
I need to
yeah.
see this.
This is sick as fuck.
I love how we get so into it and make art and memes. This is
Yeah.
my favorite part.
It's my favorite part, dude. As a DM, it makes my little heart happy.
I really like the on the poison side. I like my little outlines of coughing and wheezing. I think they looked the cleanest of all of them because like I got all my junky ones up on the non-effective side.
Nice. This is all nice.
So
Yeah.
so good.
Together.
If I zone out, it's usually because I'm working on this.
You know what? And I feel like that's valid.
It is.
So fair.
It so is.
I also so right after we started doing the performance part, I realized I have a mercenary, meaning I get a D4 of turns at 0 health with +5 attack.
Oh.
True. I forgot about that.
Up.
We will.
So I
Yeah.
rolled and I had 3 turns.
Okay. Keep that in mind for our next session, because that's probably
Write it down.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
probably
write it
where we're
down.
gonna start.
Right now. We will forget.
That is most likely where we will start after our next get together. With that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Everybody say goodbye to Craig.
Bye,
Bye,
Craig.
Craig.
Bye, Craig.
They fought well.